Welcome to Nod, ladies and gents. Well, actually, welcome to one of the missions for Heliborne, a surprisingly amazing adaptation of if Skyrim, the late descendant of the Dragonborn, could summon helicopters. No, I'm just kidding. But Heliborne is based between the 1960s and 2000s, involving helicopters between those eras, and basically you go out and crush Americans as the Russians, or crush Russians as Americans, which is actually kind of harder. Um, oh. Oh. Okay then, game. Thanks. Is the game actually going to end, or is it... Okay, the game did end. Okay, so, Heliborne, as I said before, takes place between the 1970s, 1960s, and 2000s. Oh, that's not fair. Um, there are currently 30-odd helicopters in the game. Half of them are split into two groups for Americans and Russians for the 1960s, the Vietnam era, and half of them are split into Americans and Russians during the 2000s, the turn of the century, in Afghanistan, Iran. Now there are three different maps. One is in Afghanistan, one's in and two are in Vietnam. This one is an island-based map where the bases are split apart and there's no real supply lines. This map for Operation Nguyen Hue, I know I just butchered that like a mofo. There I think are 9 or 10 bases, and the different helicopters. So, of course, the Chinook has troops, 30 men, that you can deploy to each of these bases to capture them. Has different weapon loadouts, and such, and actually are quite amazing. Because that's what I love about this game. You can like switch up the different loadouts to have different things. This one has a 20 mil and 19 Hydra rockets, and this one has a 20 mil, and oh my gosh, Java, I know, please, and has ATGM Hellfires. Then you have the Seahawk? No, UH-60, there we go. And also that has different weapon loadouts, etc., etc. Stinger missiles, AA Stingers, that's actually quite amazing. And it also carries men. The Airborne, so the Little Bird carries one man. Okay, yeah, so you can put one man down. But that one man is an anti-air troop that you can land and deploy to shoot down enemy helicopters. It's basically like placing a trap anywhere on the map. You actually can land anywhere and place that thing down. This one has 10 men, or 8 troops that you can land at the base, and 2 stingers. I'll actually join a match just to show this off. So far, Lummox and I and Dahmers have liked this game. It's $10 on Steam. It's early access, which basically means it's not the full experience. Oh my god, this isn't even funny. Oh, this has so many rockets. Yeah, you get weird, really weird helicopters. Also, the color scheme's really weird. It's red are friendlies and blue are enemies. So that's one of the things that throws you off. The movement is also, it's interesting, to say the least. Now, on to other things. Those diamonds, those broken diamonds down there, are actually air defenses, and those two full diamonds are anti-air infantry. So actually, if I wanted to, I could go up here. I hope this works. I really do hope this works. Now, as far as I can tell, trees are not your worst enemy, because they appear just to be sprites. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could... Oh, there's a good landing spot. If I wanted to, I could land right here. And, yep, deploy missile infantry. So, see, he's just going to stay there for the rest of the war. Any hostile helicopter that flies into that area, he will fire. He has limited ammunition, so it's kind of like placing down a landmine or an air mine in Battlefield. And watching as it isn't a definite kill. Oh, is that an enemy landing? I don't know. But yeah, oh, shoot. Hello. Trying to outduel. Yep, trying to outduel. Also, I think that's the only American helicopter that can out-missile a Russian helicopter. See? And also, since this battle takes place in an earlier time period, there are different, oh my gosh, what is this thing? This looks so derpy. Oh my god. Oh, look at those M1911s mounted under the, oh, what is this? This is actually kind of glorious. I love it. See, I have 15 infantry and 3 SAMs. Or, I keep calling them Strellas. I love how I keep calling them Strellas. Yeah, slow rocket fire rate. You can resupply if you go back to the main base. So a weapon that doesn't have an ammunition counter next to it, just has unlimited ammunition. And some people say that they have problems with hit detection in this game. I have not really encountered problems with hit detection. And also the first-person camera. Yeah, there we go. Get wrecked, mate. So, I'm gonna go and land right here. You can tilt back to bleed off speed faster. I just want to land before hostile helicopters. Oh, there they are. There they are. Nope. Oh. Shoot him down. Shoot him down. Oh. My infantry didn't. Yeah, see, and the debris starts piling up. So it gets really hard to actually, like, do stuff. Because there's so much debris. Machine gun. M60s. Oh. Oh, just like, look at that thing. I find the flying to be very fun and arcadey. That's what this game is. This game knows it's an arcade game. It knows what it is. And since there's no unlocks for anything, it really does cement the arcade feel. It gets rid of all the grinding and just makes it that pure arcade shooter. And it doesn't matter how many times you die. See, this is actually the biggest game I've ever been in, but there are some bugs. I will tell you about the bugs, because that may turn some people off of the game. One of the bugs that you can experience in the game is where helicopters will spawn inside of each other at when multiple people spawn at like the exact same time, it may pick the same landing zone or landing pad to spawn them on, and you end up getting like situations where people spawn inside of each other. This helicopter is actually quite amazing. I love it. Oh, this is like one of the first. Oh, Jesus, help! Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel. Yep. Jesus, couldn't take the. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then you get situations like that where you peek a corner. And it's 7 versus 4, yeah. What did I say about balancing? I don't know. I didn't say anything about balancing. Oh my God. Yep, 38mm rockets, do it. I have 2, no, it's not Strellas. Whatever they're called. SAMs. And 9 infantry. So, also about bases. So, you see how that base has a solid ring around it and a solid orange center. What the solid orange center indicates is that, oh please, screw off, sawed off, don't kill me, don't kill me, you killed me, thank you, Akahawk in the MA forever. Yeah, you end up getting situations like, oh, and then you get situations where the game crashes, where the server crashes. Now, it doesn't occur often, I'm just going to put that out there. It doesn't occur often, but it occurs often enough that some people may be annoyed by it. It doesn't annoy me because honestly, I don't care. Because this game is fun and, I have fun with it. I like it. So also, there are 3 different types of helicopters. Transport, pardon me. Transport, attack, no, scout, transport, and attack aircraft. Now, attack aircraft, of course, have higher hit points, larger. They have higher durability. I'm going to say durability. They have a greater speed, climb rate, and a lot of munitions. Oh, this has iglas. Oh no. And they have bigger guns. Scout aircraft are much faster, very low durability, and oh my god, it's a classified loadout, but it has 2 ATGMs. Oh my. Um, yeah. I don't know if you can use the classified loadouts. I don't think you can. This helicopter, what is this thing? I don't even know. Yeah, but see, different loadouts. Some have like flares that you can use to divert. Um, oh, this thing. Yeah, you can put 2 different gun pods on this. You can also get 30 mils and everything. And this game really has like a diversity of play. It's also very fun when you play with friends because you can communicate with your friends and have some people supporting while others fly. Because transport helicopters like this retard right here, they have moderate durability, but their speed and agility is very low. So you really have to plan what you're going to do and have people supporting you in like OH 135s, and let me see if I can find it. Hueys. Yeah, like UH 18s and other different attack aircraft. Because if you don't have support, you're gonna die. Because it's a transport. It's not meant to take on things head on. Unlike the ACH 47, because it absolutely wrecks. It wrecks because you can get 30 millimeters mounted on the wings. They don't gimbal. And also it gets a 40 millimeter grenade launcher, 38 Hydra rockets, and dual 30 millimeter guns. Autocannons that just go and just destroy everything. But that's if you can aim, because also aiming up will make you make you fly backwards, lose altitude, and everything. So there is a sense of physics-driven flight that I really like with this game. So far, it's one of the better $10 in my experience on Steam. It's one of the better $10 that I've spent on a game. And also, I think Lummox and Dahmers agree that this is one of the greatest $10 games on Steam. If it had more people playing, that would be amazing. And also, if, also it helps if you're playing as the Americans in the Vietnam to blast Fortunate Son over on your phone or through your headset, because why are you not playing Fortunate Son as the Americans in the Vietnam era while flying a Huey? Or Flight of the Valkyries, Dun, na, 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 na. Yeah, I'm gonna stop now. But I'm gonna play one more game. Hopefully it won't. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. This is the transport with the. Yeah, see, all the men in there. They will get out once they've landed. The gunners. This is one thing. The gunners for me, they don't shoot, which actually kind of bothers me. Although that's just me. Yeah, those 30 mils. The sound is okay. Although when you get hit by a missile, it sounds like you're like slamming your car door, and if you when you crash, it sounds like a really bad car crash, like an actually pretty bad car crash. Okay, so since this is like a low pop server, I'll be able to show you the amazingness that is actually being able to land. on the ground. Also, you can play. Also, like I said, with those rocket infantry, you can place them anywhere you want. So if you wanted to, you could just land in the rice paddies, and also you don't have to land on the helipad. It's just a more stable position, and you're less likely to die. Also, the infantry that get out, they will go to the defensive positions. Yeah, I'm just gonna let some Strellas out here. I keep saying Strellas, but they aren't. See? So, you know, if I want to land in the rice paddies, this may kill me. Oh, look at that. I'm like, you know, if I wanted to deploy guys there, they'll just sit there, and they'll wait for enemies to appear. Is that a 30 mils away? People say hit detection's bad. It's just that you need to really lead the target. Oh, I can't do that. Oh. Q, flares. There we go. See, this game is very fast-paced, but it also takes some planning. Like, you can't just go out and just be like, oh, you know, I'm just going to go over there and do that. What you can't see in the bottom right, those lines are supply lines between the different bases. Because the different bases actually send units to each other. Yep, Mi-24A. The Vietnam, in my opinion, is the most balanced because, well, we think it's the most balanced, the Cobra. It also has a gimbaled gun, so if you hold right-click, your helicopter will keep going in the direction, but you can aim the turret mounted underneath. Yeah, and also it has a GAU? I don't know. It has a 7.62mm minigun on the wing for this loadout. It sacrifices one of its rocket pods for a minigun, which I think is a good trade-off, because if you're going to dogfight, or if you want to take out... Helicopter combat is something that's not done a lot in games. Because no real games have gone back. You don't see a lot of Vietnam-era games, or 2000-era games, with vehicular combat. And, you know, with the introduction of the ground forces... Yeah, see, since I have a grenade launcher, the minigun is really the only way I can combat the hostile forces. Don't do it. Don't do it. Rockets. Oh. Yeah. Also, when the ground-based anti-aircraft lock onto you, they will really mess your day up. Yep, he's gonna rocket me. Yep. So, that's a brief look at Heliborne. Also, one thing I found funny is, oh, I want to go to the settings menu. Oh, I want to go into the settings menu. Yeah, also graphical settings. This is the audio slider. It controls everything. Graphics, subpar. You know, controls, you can rebind controls to have alternate buttons and stuff. Common, sensitivity, 3D sensitivity, first person, blah, 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 invert. It's not really that, it's basic. That's what I'm going to say. But I would give this game a good 8 out of 10 because it's in early access. It's being updated regularly, I think. Haven't seen any updates recently, but I've only had it for like a day. There are people who play it constantly, but not a lot. And this is just the US Central. So, yeah, give it a shot. I'm going to put the link in the description to the Steam page or their main page so you can check it out. All this game needs is just more people playing it. It's been DELTAGOD, and yeah, hope you look at Heliborne. Thanks.